Hello everyone, this is Crystal with Zen Paleo Performance Coaching, and I'm here on Clearwater Beach to show you that one, we don't have to necessarily be in yoga clothes per se. We can be in anything that is comfortable, any loose-fitting clothing that is going to allow movement and allow you to get into the poses without, trying to fix the wardrobe and without any, wardrobe malfunctions. So I wanted to give you just a little kind of a twist and turn on some poses. And so today we're going to start at the end of the mat. It can be at the front of the mat or at the back of the mat, whichever you prefer. We're going to gently ground out through the feet, kind of sit back on the heels, lift the toes, and slowly feel all four corners of the feet find the mat. As soon as you feel your grounding, as soon as you kind of feel the material of the mat, start to take that energy from the ground up through the ankles and the calves, through the knees, the front of the legs, the back of the legs, through the hips, all the way up the torso, taking inventory on each different muscle, each different tendon and ligament, and start noticing the breath. Gently moving up through the fingers, moving through the forearms, the elbows, up through the shoulders. Gently draw the shoulder blades down. We're going to kind of broaden out through the chest, really open the heart. Taking the chin back slightly, bringing it in line with the chest. And you can close the eyes or soften the gaze, again, whichever you prefer, whichever allows you to really connect. Gently find the breath. Taking, again, a nice quick inventory. This time we'll move down the body from the top of the head all the way through the toes. Begin to inhale deeply. Take the breath into the lower lobes of the lungs. And as we do, we're going to reach the hands nice and high. Again, just allow the body to sit back onto the heels. Allow the fingertips to extend into the sky. Gently step out onto the mat, whichever foot. If you were at the top, you're going to step with the opposite foot. And gently, I'm going to bring the toes to the opposite corners of the mat. Reach the hands out. And slowly bend into the knees. Inhale, rise. Draw the breath in. And exhale. Release the hands this time. Just bringing out into a T. Pressing the fingertips and broadening out through the chest once more. Inhale, flip the palms and bring the hands to the sky. This time, bend the knees, lower the hips, and bring the hands into, or the arms into a cactus. Inhale, rise. Gently rotate the left toes towards the top of the mat. Bring the right heel slightly back so that the edge of the right foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. Gently bend into the knee and lower the hands into Warrior Two. Take the gaze over the left fingers. Gently bring the right hand back to the right thigh. Flip the left palm as we reach nice and long. Gently exhale the arms into a T. Take that gaze into our future. Feel your dreams coming alive and slowly extend that front leg. Reach that left arm out beyond the toes. Kick out that right hip and slowly windmill the arms, engaging the core, making sure that we're engaging the glutes as well as the core. We can slowly begin to come down wherever we're comfortable, but making sure that we're keeping that nice alignment in the spine. Gently draw back to center and slowly back into our warrior two. Keep the breath nice and steady and bring your focus towards the front. Slowly bring the right hand to meet the left. Rotate that right heel up as we come into our crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot and gently release the right knee to the mat. Inhale the hands towards the sky. Take a slight little back bend, pressing the pelvis forward and engaging the front of the body. Exhale back to center and bring the palms together, pressing the palms and engaging the triceps. Gently take a lean over to the left, really using the right knee to ground through onto the mat. Slowly come back to center. Exhale the hands again to frame the left foot. Curl the right toes under as we lift the right knee. Begin to walk the hands over to the right side, rotating that right heel down as we bring the left toes to the front or to the side of the mat. Take that wide leg fold. We can heel toe that left foot out even more. Bring the left hand in about equidistance between the feet, pressing the left hand into the mat. Begin to rotate from the belly button, lifting the gaze and the right fingertips to the sky. The right hand comes down, replaces the left hand, again equidistance as we rotate to the opposite side. Slowly take the left hand down, bring both hands to center and begin to lower the head and the forehead towards the mat. If you want, you can come into your headstand here. You can come into your arm stand here. But for today, we're just going to go through the flow. Gently extend the elbows and slowly heel toe the feet back a little bit further than hip width apart. Gently inhale, rise. And press the hands out into a T or 5-point star, keeping the edges of the feet with the edges of the mat. Gently bring the heels in, the toes come towards the opposite corners of the mat, and we bring the hands to the sky. On the exhale, gently lower the hips and bend the knees, as well as bring the elbows into a 90-degree. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Inhale, coming up nice and long. I'm going to rotate those right toes towards the front and take the left edge of the foot towards the outer edge of the mat. Gently bend into the front knee and come into our warrior two, taking the gaze out over the right fingers. So in this pose, we feel our vision, we see our vision, and we're also releasing the past. Beautiful. Gently release the left hand to the back of the thigh. Flip the right palm as we come into peaceful warrior. Slowly exhale into warrior two as we lengthen out through the right leg. Gently reach and extend those right fingers over the right toes. Kick out that left hip again, being mindful of the alignment, keeping the belly drawn in, keeping the right hip drawn back, left hip into alignment. Gently windmill the hands And again, be mindful here so that we're not dumping into that lower shoulder. We can begin to lower down, listening to the body, and gently return back to center. Bend into that front knee, and again, gaze beyond the fingers. Slowly draw the left hand forward as we lift the left heel, coming into crescent lunge. Exhale down to frame the foot and lower the left knee to the mat, releasing the top of the foot to the mat, uncurling the toes. Inhale, rise. Press through the right heel, engage the front part of the body as we take a little back bend, reaching. And exhale, release all the way down. Curl the left toes under as we lift that left knee. Begin to walk, rotating the left heel down, walking the hands towards the side, and taking those right toes. So all 10 toes are facing forward. We bring the hands to the mat and gently again lower the hip or lower the elbows and the top of the head towards the mat. We can heel toe out. Ooh, and as I'm sliding, really allowing ourselves to come close. Again, you can take that headstand or that arm stand. But for now, we're going to heel toe back. Bring the left hand equidistant from the feet. Begin to rotate from the navel as we reach the gaze and the right fingertips skyward. Slowly take the right fingertips down to replace the left hand. And again, we're going to take the gaze nice and high. Try to stack, ground through as we're rising and reaching. Gently lower the left hand down. Heel toe the feet back together, coming into our forward fold. Allow the head and neck to become heavy. Bend both knees and gently bring the sits bones towards the sky. Bring the nose closer to the knees and inhale, rise. Gently press the palms together. Take a slight little lean over to the left. Back through center and over to the right. Back through center. Gently release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, nice and long. Palms come together and slowly down through the heart. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to hearing how this worked for you. Make sure we take a little Shavasana after this and really embrace prioritizing ourselves and taking the time for ourselves. I look forward to seeing you on the flip side.